Hi YouTube. It's alright. My neighbours have been hammering first thing this morning, so I've had my music on loud all morning. I've just left now, and he just glared at me. Because I give as good as I get, basically. I'm not scared of anyone. I'm not scared of him. His son was there. I thought, oh well. I thought, let him come round. I've got a baseball bat right next to the front door. Oh well. If they're going to bang all morning, because he was hammering or something this morning, and he woke me up like first thing this morning. And yeah, I still really miss Hugo. I had to sell him the other day because over the weekend because I was struggling. Because the thing is, when I got Hugo, I had Ian with me, so it was a lot easier. It was a lot easier when I had Ian with me, because the thing is, when you try to do anything, with two dogs, especially puppies, one goes left and the other one goes right, so it's very, very difficult. But apart from today, as soon as I've been taking Star out more. Yesterday was at Lee's all day. It's the first time she's properly been out of... She hasn't been out of Wychbold, to be honest. I mean, I was taking them both for walks every day on a joint lead. But a joint lead on the bus, I don't think that would work. Or a train, so... yeah, I didn't really want to do that, but I've been spending more time with Star, and I can't at the moment because I need to go to shops and stuff. Plus I need to go to the bank and sort my money. I mean, I've been taking her out more. I want to take up the licky hills as well. Either tomorrow or the next day. Oh, 4 minutes. And that only gets to Droitwich. I need to go to Worcester. I mean, my neighbours are crap. I think they can annoy me by hammering they've been hammering all morning. They're just idiots. But anyway, I'll get back to what really matters to me. I've been thinking about him for months, to be honest, because I don't see Ian anymore. He doesn't come up anymore, so I haven't seen him in about a couple of months, a month or two. So obviously it's different when you're with a partner because there's two of you. But when you're on your own, you really notice it not with one. I'm not saying with one dog. I'm saying I could easily take. In fact, I was looking last night whether to take her to Blackpool with me. Because she's never been to the seaside, so I was thinking, I'm not saying it's difficult with one dog. I'm just saying with more than one dog, taking them on public transport, it'd be alright if I had a car, but taking them on public transport can be quite tricky because I could imagine it. You see, I'd go on a train with the two of them, and Hugo would be trying to get fusses from everyone, and then there'd be another passenger that would be trying to avoid the dogs, and then I'd be looking for a seat, and then I'd be looking for a toilet because I wouldn't be able to get to the toilet. Well, I could, I suppose, but it's a bit awkward taking two dogs to the toilet with you, isn't it? I don't know. It's just, I think one dog would be a lot easier. I mean, when I had Luna, I used to take her to Birmingham, I used to take her to Leeds, I used to take her to, Lick Hills. She never went up the Malvern House, but she wouldn't have been able to do that, but, yeah. See, some people say, why did I give up Luna? Well, one was the reason I got pedigree dogs is to mate them. And going back to Luna, she's not the kind of dog that you can mate unless you're living on top of a vet. Unless you're living on top of a vet, or unless you've got a car. I mean, what happens if the middle of the night she would have been pregnant and she'd need cesarean section? How am I supposed to travel down to the nearest vets is Droitwich. Now taxis. If I took Luna in a taxi, a lot of taxis used to say no. They used to look at Luna and say no. Now I reckon with Star, because she's a much smaller dog, I reckon they'd say yeah. But for some reason, a lot, especially Asian taxi drivers, and I'm not being racist. I'm just saying matter of fact. A lot of Asian taxi drivers aren't keen on dogs, especially big dogs. Well, she wasn't a big dog; she was a medium-sized dog. But I'm not being racist. I'm just saying. I had a boyfriend that was black. I'm not racist. I had a boyfriend that was black. You know, it's but in a practical way, you know, in a practical way, it would have never worked with Luna because obviously I haven't got a car. I am learning to drive, but it takes a long time. And then there's about over 1,000 questions I've got to memorise as well on top, which I'm trying to do as often as I can. So you have to know all them questions off. I have to get at least 80% of. See, there's 50 questions, and there's a random 50 questions out of 1,000. So for me to take the theory test, I need to know all them questions off by heart, to be honest, or at least get over 80%. 80% I think it is. Get over 80%. And at the moment I'm still on 80%, and I'll do it every couple of days. I'll do the quick test every couple of days. I don't, you know, so plus my driving instructor's been off over August on holiday. He's back September, which is tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, I didn't want to sell Hugo, to be honest. Same with Luna, I didn't want to sell her really, but the thing is, I have to do what I want. What I want. I know it sounds a bit selfish, but I got the dogs to breed them, and to do that, you need like at least one girl dog of a particular pedigree. Now, I wasn't really thinking too much into it really, to be honest, because my mind must have been elsewhere. I don't know what I was on, but if I'd really sat down and thought about it, I'd have realised, oh, that's a bus. Stop.